I protected people's reputations who have done like the world's worst things. So I'm like,
really? Why do you protect them?
I don't know. I had like,
Brooke
I
is
thought
really
I was like
good
doing
with,
a nice thing for
conscience
people.
and guilt.
Yeah, I do it honestly selfishly because I feel guilty if I say things like certain things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which is interesting because you said you have trouble like regulating your emotions, so you would think you would do it and then feel guilty after. Because I would do it, but then I'd feel guilty after.
Yeah, well, sometimes I'll do it and I'll cut it, or like I'll,
I
have like I'll post a TikTok like really rash, like crazy TikTok, and then I'll delete it immediately.
Wait, really? I've never seen your crazy TikToks. I was thinking you're just talking about like cute things, like it's never.
No, I did like one like really crazy one
about
my like cheating, lying boyfriend.
Of how many years or months?
It was only a few months, but he was like really out there.
You need to tell Trisha.
I want to know. Do we know him? Have you talked about him?
We talk about this a lot on the podcast.
Do people know?
Well, this is a good example. Like I came on the podcast and I like didn't want to say anything about it for so long. Yeah. I was like, oh, like I love him.
Yeah.
But he like, I was dating this guy. He was going through a lot. Okay. Last year he lost his mom, dad, and brother.
Oh, shit,
okay. In 1 year. So he was going through a lot.
Yeah.
Our whole relationship was about that. Like every time I would do something, it's like you remind me of my mom, and like I can't even talk to her anymore. Every night it's like I'd be working and he'd be like, get home. I'm like, I'm crying. I'm going through so much, like because my mom died. Yada yada.
That's dark. Yeah.
I find out mom's alive, brother's alive.
Oh, I heard this. This was on the Zach Sang show.
Yes.
Oh,
he just he literally made it all up. He lied about his age. He lied about where he was from. He's not Australian.
And was a lying cheater on top of that.
And cheated on me like serial cheater.
What? Where is he now? Is he making content? Is he just living his life online?
He's a musician. He's performing straight up festivals.
He just did Lollapalooza.
It's awful. I have been streaming his new song. To be fair, you played it in the car the other day.
Great artist, honestly.
Well, the great ones usually are like dark like that. That's but that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. Like those things that are like that deserves to be like canceled. Like, to me, that's like an ultimate cancellation. Like you can't lie about like dead parents.
Well,
like
it's one thing to say it publicly, like whatever, if you need to get ahead, but like using it as such a weapon in a relationship and like making me like
almost believing it as well.
And I
was
sick
serious.
Constantly because I'm like, I hate that he's going through this, and it's like, no, he's not.
Oh my god, that might be the craziest shit I've ever. I've never been with.
But
a guy
I would come
that's
on
like
here
that.
and I'd be like, but he was such a good boyfriend. Like, no, he wasn't. It was fucking horrible.
What did you miss? Well, you obviously missed something about him for you to say he was a great boyfriend. Like
no, well, I was deluded, and I was like, I was
him.
really out of my mind. I wasn't medicated.
Well, he was also like a serious love bomber. Like even when he was crazy, or the next day, he'd be like, "Here's a gift. I ordered your favorite food. Let's go here. Let's do this." So, and I think it is really hard to shake that. Like even with Maude, that's why I like tried it again, and it was like he's love bombing me all over again, and I like fell back into it because it's. If someone's really fucking good at that, like it's hard.
And I had nothing to compare
it to.
Like,
you want them and you love them, so it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
wish
loved
someone
the
loved
attention.
me.
I never had like a serious relationship before that, so I was like, oh my god, like he's so good to me. Like no one's ever done all these things for me, but like,
I get that.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
she's alive.
When was this? Was this last year?
This was when the Xanax thing ended up happening.
No,
this was last year.
You've had some Tarami. You look so sweet, and you're just like, that's the craziest thing. I've never had a guy do that. I would be like fucked in my head. I'd be so fucked up. I'd probably like
it was like it was dark for a second.
Why did he do it? Did he tell you why?
No.
You never had some closure. Did he ever talk about it publicly?
No, and he like when it finally came out, kind of that his parents were alive. He was like, "Well, I was talking about my adoptive mother figure, like there's no adoptive mother
like,
figure."
He said he was like 3 years older than he was. He said just like everything was a lie.
Wow.
Like he had an Australian accent.
I don't understand. So like he's obviously famous. He had followers. So like he was lying to everybody or just to you about
everybody.
Everyone.
And now is he normal?
That's why I didn't want to talk about it because I was like, I don't want to ruin his career. But it's like he ruined his career.
When did it come out? Who came out with it? You did?
Did I?
Yeah.
Well, no. Okay, here, to be fair, it was floating the fuck around Hollywood.
Right.
And I know like a lot of people that know him in the music industry.
Yeah,
and
everyone in the industry knew. But
and it was coming out as is. And also, I'm such an angry best friend. Like, seeing her, like, you know what I mean? And I know what that's like. I wasn't like angry at her for being like, but he was like, and like being sad. But like when you see it from such a clear standpoint, I was like, fuck him,
He's gonna get in jail someday. I bet you we'll hear about it.